Hello, Internet! This is LordMaddog, and today I'm coming at you with another quick update to my Souls-like melee project. So, what did I do over this week? Well, I added a couple things and did a couple things here and there, and I'm going to go ahead and jump right into them. First thing I did is I added crossbows. As you see here, I'm holding a crossbow, and boom, I am firing, and here I am loading it. Now, the reason why the hand is not going all the way over is because I am using a UE5 skeleton to make my animations and using a UE4 to play the animations on this character. Eventually, I will have my main character probably will be a UE5. That's why I'm planning rig, so there won't be any little weird inconsistencies with the hand loading or anything like that. So that won't be a problem. So you can pull up to aim right here, or you can just shoot from the hip like I normally do, and that's pretty much crossbows. I do have them using normal arrows because I really hate having to have bolts and arrows. So basically, when you use a arrow as a crossbow bolt, it changes size. You can see here it's shrunk down a little bit. It looks pretty good. Oops, a little bit of lag there because of switch over. So you can see the arrow is actually kind of broken, but so it looks more like a bolt instead of just a regular arrow. And that's pretty much all there is to crossbow bolts, except for the fact that I also made it so that NPCs can work with crossbows too. So we're going to go ahead and quickly show that off here. Here in the back. Oh, these guys are going to load and fire. Yep. You can see them loading fire. I can pick up that arrow that went into me. And then I'm going to go ahead and fire back. So yeah, crossbow, it takes a little bit to load, but it is instant fire, which makes it really nice. Also, it uses the archery skill, which I'll show you here. I'll go ahead and speed it up. Just go over here and just kill off the enemies here just by interacting with this thing. There it goes. Now all those enemies are gone because they're not permanent. They're just test enemies. My cape keeps getting behind me. There we go. So we're gonna go K. We're going to go ahead and stick all my points into speed. 210% is pretty good enough. And now you'll see the difference in me reloading. Yep, much, much faster. Yep. So crossbow bolts are actually pretty powerful, but they don't do as much damage as a bow can. So range, and you don't really want to use them too much in combat. You can if you want, but I try to make it so it's kind of a little... The DPS is definitely lower than melee's, way lower, like half as much. And I try to do that because it's supposed to be more like a melee combat project. So that's my crossbow bow. What else did I do? Well, let's go ahead and show you my pickaxe, and I'll take off these stupid arrows because don't need them on right now. So my pickaxe does smash damage to targets. So like, I don't have a build dummy down. Do I have any build dummy here? I have to put down a build dummy real quick. So basically what I did is I changed it so the damage is different for non-smash weapons. They do smash damage weapons like a pickaxe or a chopping wood axe or maybe a hammer will do 2 times damage to a build target. So, and a normal weapon, like a sword here, will only do, only 19. So, will only do 0.8% damage of full damage to a build. So that way now there is specific what items you wield if you want to actually do damage to the build. To the builds, yes. Okay, now what else did I do? Well, I did a little funny. Yes, you see that right? That is a pistol. A pistol. This should not exist in this world at this time. But the dev is king. So I just did it because I wanted to see how it would feel to have kind of gunplay in my game. If I could theoretically make it into gunplay. So you see there, I used my mana to load the gun. There's no sound effects for the load. But there. Yes, the gun works perfectly as you would expect. You can aim in. It's not quite hitting the crosshair there, but it's pretty close. And then when you run out of ammo, it'll load from your mana. Take all the mana you have. You get half your mana as shots, Boom, boom. Missing you. There you go. So yes, about a gun in a melee, Souls-like melee game that just doesn't work, you know? Oops. Oops. If you're like one of those super end cheat game items or something. Bing, bing, bang, bang. Oops. And I do think that's pretty much all I did this week. Yeah. Except for I added that cape in the cape in the Halloween hat, pumpkin hat. And that's pretty much everything for this update. Just playing with my gun here for a few seconds. It falls over dead. Yeah. That's it. It's definitely cheap, but it's fun. Sometimes you just want to play with fun stuff. Okay, I hope you have enjoyed this quick update. Me with a I also fixed the necklace, and the necklace no longer stupid cape is covering up my head there. The necklace no longer sticks out too far from the neck, and it follows with the body pretty well. So that's everything. I hope you've enjoyed this update. If you have, like, shares, and comments are always welcome. LordMaddog signing off.